Well, now, knock, knock. Who's there? Q. Q who? Black Cat Panther podcast is in this bitch, man. How y'all living tonight, man? Mr. Maha, look like I missed you. I'm sorry, man. Laz the Great, I'm so sorry, man. I had to get some stuff together before I got started, but I appreciate y'all boys for tuning in. Uh, and before I do anything, I'm gonna just play one song before I get straight. You know what this is: Carolina versus Buffalo. Live reactions to what we saw tonight, and we can give y'all a little bit of razzle dazzle, a little bit of razzle dazzle. So rock with your boy. You know, here we go. What's going on, everybody, man? You see it, you already know it, you heard it. Uh, First of all, if you ain't rocking with the Carolina Panthers, it's fuck you, and I mean that from the heart. And how you like them apples? If you're not rocking with me, fuck you too. And that's pretty much how I feel. So before we get started, Carolina versus Buffalo, you already see it. 21 skunk salute, 21 in the shoot, man. We came out, we did our things, we got it going. It was a hell of a game tonight, man. First of all, shout out to Cardiac Cat, man. You know how it go. You know how it go, fam. We do our motherfucking thing and we make it look easy. So you don't like it, you don't got to be here. You don't have to come by. You don't have to pull up. You can kiss my ass for all I care. And that's just how I feel from the heart. But first of all, we had a hell of a fucking game tonight from Baker Mayfield. I have to say, when he trotted out to that field and he got it started on that first drive, I was very impressed. But going through the first quarter, Baker made some throws tonight, and I'm very impressed with what I saw. Big Cat, I appreciate the love. Hey, you ain't got to say it, but I say it I'll speak for me and everybody else. Nobody put a gun to nobody's head to be around here in these live parties, in these discords. If you don't like the live parties or the discords, take your motherfucking ass on. Keep finding TV over everything. It is what it is, Shinobi. If y'all, and I'm not one of those people, if you were on the live earlier, everybody know what I was talking about. I'm not one of those people that just go after somebody. It takes a lot for me to really, really have to dig in your ass. And so I just see some shit I didn't like, and I'm fully here to say I don't give a damn. You don't like me, you don't have to sit here and pretend that you like me. You don't have to put up with me. You don't have to watch my show. You can keep it fucking moving. What's good, K Francis? You already know what it is, man. So, like I was saying, man, this game tonight was everything I thought it would be and more. With the Buffalo Bills coming in, we were trying to gauge ourselves to see exactly how far apart the talent was from the Carolina Panthers and how far we were. You already know, Shinobi, man. I just can't stand seeing some shit, man. So it is what it is. And some people ain't got the nuts to stand up and say what the fuck they got to say to somebody. I don't give a damn. Ain't nobody gonna put no fear in my heart, and I could care less how he feel about it. So if he don't like it and he watching it, he can keep peeping and he can keep fucking moving. I don't give a damn. I just bet not see your ass. Anyway, um, this game, and I have to say, first takeaways of what I saw from this game were fucking better than you expect. Yes, you right there who watching right now. The Carolina Panthers are better than you expected. When I said wild card before, it may have been me blowing smoke, but god damn it, I enjoyed every piece of the smoke. And from watching this team and watching exactly how we measured up against their twos, we did what the fuck we were supposed to do. We came out, we saw them, we punched them in the mouth, and we did everything that we came here to do. McAdoo coached one hell of a game. To say he was the offensive coordinator that nobody wanted, he is damn sure coming out and proving his worth. I'm very impressed with what I saw from McAdoo with some of the plays that he had. Shi Smith is emerging as a little mini star under McAdoo. I'm very impressed with what I see from I'm not gonna say Chuba because Chuba was very, very distasteful tonight. I don't know what it is about Chuba, but for some reason Chuba just can't seem to ever get it going. It's like one of those guys, whenever he gets started running, he can't figure out which direction he wants to go. So his body shifts one way and his entire motion and feet go the opposite direction of his body. Therefore, he never really gets control of where he wants to go with the ball. So it's very frustrating watching Chuba Hubbard run. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you guys see it, but to me, Chuba Hubbard is a very, very interesting cat because he missed a lot of passes today that could have opened this game up for Baker Mayfield and made him look exactly on point like how he was. Because what we said today, going into the game, we laid it out. We said we did not want to see Baker come out here and have a lackadaisical game. We wanted to see. Matt Rule has been saying that he had control of this offense, and we really wanted to see it. And I'd be goddamn John Brown if he didn't come out here and do every fucking thing we anticipated. And I was like, shit, my nigga Baker. Well, damn. I'm very enlightened because I was sitting here thinking maybe McAdoo's offense is mediocre. No, it's not. It's very meticulous, and I loved every aspect of it, man. I'm happy from what I saw from the Panthers tonight because it gives me reason to believe that this offense can ascend and only get better. Because imagine Christian McCaffrey back there instead of Chuba Hubbard. My God, it's going to be a beautiful thing to watch, man. Takeaways from this game. What did I tell y'all about Derrick Brown? My niggas. I told you Derrick Brown needed a co-partner. Nobody believed me. They talk shit to me. They argued me down. They told me he was winning the fucking pool. They told me that he was soft. Yes, it is a preseason game, but it shows you my man is already in midseason form already. Now, he was taking names and kicking asses this entire game. Him and Ioannidis. I told you if that guy got any bit of a little bit of help, you could see what Derrick Brown was going to be. In year 3, motherfuckers was calling him a bust. This motherfucker right here, right there, this nigga here was calling him a bust. Derrick Brown is a bust. Man, I love Waves, man, but I gotta talk a little bit of shit. Derrick Brown is a bust. Him and Laurinaitis. Laurinaitis ain't gonna do shit. Why did he leave Washington? Because Laurinaitis ain't shit. That's what your boy Waves told me. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave that alone. I went through months of scrutiny from this motherfucker right here. Months. I went through months of this shit. But you know what? It's all right because I stood alone on what I felt because I looked and I assessed the talent and I said, God damn it, ain't no fucking reason for Derrick Brown to not have his star Latula late. And anybody knows what I mean when I say that. KK Short had his best numbers when he had a counterpartner beside him. Am I preaching right now? You still cut it out, Wave. Look, he had his best numbers when he had a counterpartner beside him that was able to take a little bit of the load off of him so that would free him up. And I told you the biggest thing for Derrick Brown is when he becomes double teamed, can he beat the double team? You saw signs of it tonight. He was pushing cats back. He was out there pushing the entire stack. I loved everything I saw from him. He had a half of a sack, and then he had a couple of quarterback hurries. What I told y'all. I told you year 3 is the year of growth for Derrick Brown. So, with that being said, this defense just ascended just a little bit higher. It ascended. Man, I'm here to let you know you got Burns. You got Brown and Ioannidis. And your two gross matos is actually growing on your boy. I said if the motherfucker was ever healthy, it would be something to see. You think Brown is another one that's going to have a breakout year? He sure as hell need to. You got that right. You spitting up my facts right here. I'm telling you, man, you give this cat just a little bit of daylight. You give him just an ounce of what he needs, which is a counterpartner, and watch out. Watch out, fam. Now, I don't know if I worked up a sweat or was that just the liquor, but maybe it might be a little bit of both. But anyhow, whoo! I get excited when I talk about my Panthers, man. Did you guys see Brandon Smith out there? How are you guys feeling about him at linebacker? Are we looking at a possible starter in Smith? From what we've seen in the preseason, from training camp, I'm under the impression now we just gonna have to throw the young fella on out there. Him and Louvu together with Shaq Thompson will be a trio to be dealt with. A trio to be dealt with. With a better front seven, I'm letting you know, man, this team, this defense will be getting after the quarterback, man. The problem is we got to make sure that we stop the run. Yes, you are not hearing Classic Man. This is Q saying his famous line. We must stop the run. Man, if you wanted to leave, that's all you had to do. Let me know. Man, fuck little buddy, man. I ain't even trying to hear about that shit there. Fuck little funny looking ass nigga. Anyway, hey, did we or did we not have a grand time in the live show tonight? Look, if you are watching this and you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And if you like placing any bets, BUSR is the site to go to. Free play up to 1,000. And we have a code for you. We have a code for the Keep Pounding TV cast. Sports 100 FP. Hey, man, if you already have it, go ahead to BUSR. Stop by, place a couple of prop bets. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be betting on Baker all season. I'm betting that he's going to be cutting ass and taking names. Because 9 times out of 10, we're going to win some fucking games this year. So that's bound to happen. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Now, okay, K Francis, just subscribe to Ways, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all see it already here. Life is Just a Ways podcast. Show that boy some love, man. Go over there. Get that man some love over there. Make sure you subscribe to the God channel because he's going to be coming out with heat and fire for you. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. With what we saw today, Chuba was the most disappointing player on that field today. The most disappointing. Only because he dropped key passes in key situations, which could have caused us to get first downs. But instead, it got us incompletions and off the field. So, with that being said, can we trust Chuba Hubbard as running back 2? Is Chuba our running back 2? Or did you like what you see from Foreman a little bit better? Food for thought. I actually like what I saw more from Foreman. Foreman one time had caught a touchdown pass where it was thrown to the backside shoulder and my man adjusted and made a one-arm catch with it. And it was beautiful. It was a thing of motion. Poetry in its finest fashion. I love every bit about it. Mona Lisa. Oh my God. Mwah, Mama Mia. So, with that being said, man, I like Foreman coming in as running back number 2. He's a strong cat. He can make some hits. I saw him one time, took a DB and put him straight on his ass. So, Chuba, you've been demoted. My nigga Chuba, you've been demoted, fam. You can go ahead, down, down, baby. Your feet in the Range Rover. Anyway, it's time for you to go on down, fam. And I'm letting you know right now, it's nothing personal. But Foreman, and this is the sad part. Foreman didn't show a lot because when it comes to running between the tackles, Foreman didn't do shit. But Foreman caught that one pass that gave us, more indication to say that he's more reliable than what we were getting from Chuba Hubbard, because we saw multiple passes, but Chuba Hubbard he didn't catch it. He didn't make the mark. He didn't help out the offense. He didn't help out himself. So with that being said, with you falling short, fam, you got to go down one, man. One peg on the depth chart. You got to go. I hate to say it. But with that being said, we solidified our number 2 running back. I think that's Foreman. Number 3, Chuba. Now, this wide receiver group, Shi Smith is fucking electric. And I love every second about it, man. This guy was catching passes and For every positive play Shi Smith do, one negative play Terrence Marshall Jr. disappears on. I don't get it. What in the blue fuck is wrong with Terrence Marshall Jr.? Like, bruh, how come you dominate every year in camp, but when it comes time for game time, we out here trying to find your boy on the field with a flashlight? Like, bruh, what's up? I don't get it, man. Like, we spend half of a day trying to find him on the field. They drawing up plays for this cat to catch the ball, and he goes silent. I don't get it, man. So, Terrence Marshall Jr., you've been demoted as well. I'm here to let you know the principal is in class right now, and your ass has been demoted. You're going down, buddy. We got DJ Moore, Rashard. I would say Rashard is probably going to be number 2. Number 3, ooh, I'm elevating Shi Smith to number 3. And Robbie Anderson will now be my wide receiver number 4, even though he didn't dress today, which clearly means they're going to probably start him. But in my eyes, which are the winning eyes, that's what I would do. That's my opinion. Can't take that from me. So, with that being said, Charleston Rambo had a couple of plays tonight, but I looked at him. He is not ready to be a full-time wide receiver. He still has a lot of work to be done. Like, his skill set seems to be strictly for special teams right now. I hate to say it. I hate to limit a player, put him in a box. But right now, he just doesn't seem to capture what we need from this wide receiver room. So if he don't make it on special teams, then he'll probably be cut or on the practice squad. And I like the guy. With that being said, hand clap for this offensive line. This offensive line. Ike Ekwonu. My nigga, you did not get backed up. I saw you out there, big fella, moving them niggas around. I appreciate you. Nobody else appreciates you. Q appreciated you for showing your worth tonight. You basically said, Q, shut the fuck up. Give me time to play. With time, I'm going to get better. That's what he was saying to the fan base, just in case y'all was wondering. Me, you out there who peeking and looking, he was talking to all of us. Tonight he said, yeah, I got beat last week, but that shit ain't happening tonight. I like that, man. That's the young nigga with heart. He turned around. He wanted to take it to positivity, and he wanted to make sure that he elevated his play so that way he didn't become the weak spot of this offensive line. I like that. And I'm also say, with him, Brady Christensen looked damn good at left guard. He looked good. Pat Elflein he didn't look terrible. He didn't look terrible. He held his own. Baker had plenty of time to throw them balls tonight. We got a full showing, 2 quarters of him along with Baker. So it was nice for once to see a quarterback upright versus on his ass. Now, here's one of the things that I hate to announce. We lost Sam Darnold tonight to a freak injury. I believe it was an ankle. He got caught up in a play where he twisted his ankle as well as he injured his knee. So prayers up for that brother Sam Darnold. He's a really good guy. I hate to be that guy to ever bash a guy when he's down, but Sam Darnold has some bright spots tonight in this game, and I'm praying for a speedy recovery for this guy. Hey, I don't want to ever see anybody get hurt. Q does have a heart. So Sam Darnold, rest up and get well, brother. As well as, J.C. Horn. I was watching you, little fella. You look decent. You missed a couple of tackles, but you look decent. I was trying to see what that foot would look like, and he looked like he ready to play this year. They didn't throw it to his side. They didn't dare test him. So that was a good thing. I'm curious to see. Now, I got a question. I cannot remember who he was. Number 55. Who in the... Corey Littleton. Bring your punk ass to the front of the stage, Corey Littleton. That's supposed to be my T.I. little flip voice. Bring your punk ass to the front of the stage, Corey Littleton. First of all, you got no fucking business starting. You got no fucking business being out there with the ones or the twos. You, my sir, were running with center blocks on your ankles. Sir, don't ever bring your ass out on that field any damn more. I don't want to see it. So we can go ahead and put that out there. They had this bitch penciled in as a starter. Sir, you can go and scoot your ass on down to the third string, fourth string, wherever the fuck he need to be, which is not at first string. He got to go. He is the weak link. Like we say, I'm starting the rookie over him. Fuck what you heard. I got to start the rookie over him, bro. Luvu. I like what I see from you, Luvu. I'm loving it. Imagine Luvu, him, Smith, and Shaq Thompson. That's going to be very nice to see. So overall, this defense gave me a lot of food. They fed me for this whole game. I took away that this team is hungry, they're young, they're talented, they're flying around to the ball. Now, before I get on the offense again, Zane Gonzalez. Just what in the fuck is going on with your groin? What in the fuck is going on with your soft tissue ass? I don't know what it is when it comes to you and Buffalo, but your nuts just don't want to see the field at Buffalo. I don't get it. Every time you go against your nuts, you get hurt. So, Zane Gonzalez, I'm going to need you to take a goddamn seat and just rest and relax your ass. Because, son, every time we play Buffalo, your ass get hurt. So I don't want to see you again next time we play Buffalo. I'm scared. Scared for you. Dang. But I'm praying for a speedy recovery for him too. I love me Zane Gonzalez, man. He's a great kicker. He's a talented guy. I'm praying better for him. I have to also, while I'm here, Matt Rhule. Good shit tonight, Matt Rhule. Good shit. You didn't coach like a coach that had his ass on the line. You coached like you were trying to win the game. And for that reason, you won the game, sir. Taking chances. Not being out coached. Not allowing the third quarter to get away from you. Even when PJ Walker got in the game, you still coached the game like you were trying to win it. I've been very hard and critical of you, but I have to say, Matt Rhule, good shit tonight. You will never probably hear me say that again. Good shit tonight, Matt Rhule. McAdoo had a lot to do with that, but I'm going to let you have your moment. I burn your ass when you fuck up, so I'm going to praise you when you have a good moment. You had a good moment tonight. I haven't heard anybody else give you your roses tonight for what you did, but you coached a very nice game. Probably one of the best coach games we ever seen from you since you've been a Panther. So, with that being said, if Matt Rhule can learn from his mistakes, we may have something here in Carolina. The sky could be the limit this season. I've always been advocating that Matt Rhule is just a plain out jackass, but you know what? For one night, he gets a second away from me getting on his ass. I would give him a minute. Matt Rhule with your dumb ass need to be on his shirt. Yeah. I'm a coin phrase that. You all right, Big Cat? You hear that? My next shirt is gonna be Matt Rhule with your dumb ass. Make sure you put that bitch in all caps. Matt Rhule. And then put on the back WQ09. There you go. Coin phrase that shit. If you haven't already, go ahead and get that Black Cat Panther podcast shirt. KeepPoundingTV.com. Purchase that thing. It is purring like a kitten. Look, that's what you need in your life right now. I'm letting you know that shit right now. Yes, sir, Big Cat. We're going to put that shit on the TV. We're going to put that shit on the shirt, man. Matt Rhule with your dumb ass. I need that. Appreciate you, Dimitri Colt, man. I appreciate you, fam. KJ Longway, I appreciate all y'all out here, man. You know, one of the hardest things for me to do is to acknowledge when I'm wrong, but I always tend to stand on it because I'm getting better at it. And I was wrong about Matt Rhule's ability to coach this game tonight. And it shocked me to see this. It almost brought a fucking tear to my eye to see him coach a good game. So I'll be the first to say it on this platform. Matt Rhule, once again, good shit. Do it next. Do it week one. Make sure you carry this over to week one. So with that being said, quarterbacks, they look good. Now, the next question I got for you: do we go out and get another quarterback, or do we stick with PJ Walker as quarterback number 2? Can PJ Walker come in and give us some wins this season, or do we go out and try to find somebody? There's a couple of guys that I saw that was out there, free agent quarterbacks. Do y'all trust PJ Walker to be able to, like, if something was to happen to Baker Mayfield, granted, just knocking on wood, do y'all trust PJ Walker to take this franchise and keep it moving? Or is the season over if Baker go down? Oh, Demetri Cullen already said it. Compton already said, go ahead and get a quarterback. He ain't fucking around with PJ Walker at all. He is not trying to hear that shit. Free agent quarterbacks. I'm going to see who we have available. I'm going to see who we got available right now. Oh my God, Ryan Fitzpatrick is there. He may cost a little bit of money. Let's see. I don't want nobody like Nick Foles or anybody like that. Who said Jimmy G? Man, Jimmy G is in a whole. Come on, man, he in a whole other situation. No. Hey, you say nobody, Mike Riggs? You say nobody? Bam. I don't trust PG. Like, if something was to happen, essentially to Baker now with Sam Darnold being out, you do realize our season is over. I mean, I would take a look at Ryan Fitzpatrick because out of those quarterbacks that's in the free agent market right now, I think he gives you the best chance if something was to happen to Baker. He gives you the best chance to win. Now, he's a little pricey probably, more than we want to spend for a backup quarterback. So, I mean, we got to find some kind of guy that we can bring in for the low. I don't know. I'll keep my eyes and my ears out to that. That's something that I'll probably present going forward this week. We need to come up with contingency plans at quarterback because with Sam going down, that's an unfortunate freak injury. Like I said, I wish him well. Ain't nobody out there. Ryan was on TV the other day. He's done. Damn! Damn! You already done put the man in. You got the man casket fresh on TV now. That's a shame, bro. That is a shame. Well, I mean, when it comes to quarterback, if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have nothing. So I'm just praying health for Baker Mayfield. I'm praying that he's healthy the entire season. Somebody said Nick Foles, they wanted him. Yeah, I like Nick Foles, but you only bring him in if something happens to Baker. Because I don't really want him in the locker room to really mess up what we got going on. That would be interesting, because Baker, you don't want him looking over his shoulder. You know, seen what Nick Foles did to one quarterback. Like, he really took his bitch. And I really don't think that's fair. But come on, man. You don't want a guy like that coming out there just peeking around. You don't want to do anything to mess up this locker room. So, damn, you named somebody I ain't never heard before. Sam Ehlinger. Anybody ever heard of him? What's his name? Sam who? You say he really liked that. What was his last team? Sam Ehlinger. Boy, you got these. Fam, I need to know more than this right here. You really ain't gave me much to work off with. Because for all I know, he could be another dumbass. You know how I feel about these dumbass quarterbacks. Sam Ehlinger for Texas. I wanted him in the draft. Okay, so Rich, you putting your nuts on the line for him. He's with the Colts. Man, what I'm doing right now, if you see the link right there, I'm putting the StreamYard in there for anybody that wants to come on, spread how they felt about this preseason game, the 21 gun salute that we had against Buffalo. By all means, fam, I'm opening up the line for anybody. Come on in. If you're a friend of the show, you're more than welcome. If you're not a friend of the show, don't bring your punk ass on my damn stand. Don't do it. Because I will not, I'm not trying to hear that shit tonight. So, with that being said, going forward this week right here, as we start getting up for week 1, what are some things, some takeaways that we must, and I mean must adjust? Number 1, and if you ask me, we have to fix this run defense. Somehow, some way, we must get a better push up front. Like the ones did very well tonight, but as once the ones came out of the game, the twos struggled. So with that being said, you want to see where you can get some kind of rotational piece. I don't know, some kind of run stuffer in there to be able to come and power it up. That way we can give our guys. You don't want to run Derek Brown and Ioannidis into the ground. So we want to make sure we don't kill those two guys. Make sure that they get breaks. And when they go out for breaks, you got to have somebody that you can rotate in. So we need to start looking. Who's that say bring Will Greer back? Hell no, KJ Longway. No. He threw 2 touchdowns tonight for the Cowboys. Remember what I told y'all before the other night? Any young quarterback will look good in a system except for in Carolina. Will Greer is doing well in the Cowboys. Let him stay over there. He'll have better success there than he will here. I'm talking about your blood pressure wasn't up today on Matt Rule. I didn't even cuss at the game. You know what, Demetri Compton? I didn't cuss at the game either. I was impressed from what I saw. Like Matt Rule actually looked like a veteran coach today for once. Excuse the shit out of me. That's what I'm saying. Excuse the shit out of me. Matt Rule, and I must watch how I say that. Matt Rule actually looked like a veteran coach today. On 4th down, he was going for it. I mean, you ain't had no choice because you want to kind of see if your team has the ability to get that. And you also want to put them in a situation so that way for next time they know what to do. But with Matt Rule going through this, I was impressed because before, y'all saw what the fuck he did last week. Call a timeout. No, hard count. Try to call a timeout. And then came out and kicked. Really, dude? Really? I'll say it one time. What your dumb ass? But he learned. He learned from last week to this week. So I'm not being too hard on Matt Rule. Not tonight. It felt good not to have to call, not to get on this game tonight and have to scream, "What your dumb ass," 20 different times. Felt good. But if you fuck it up first, week 1, I'm going to be cussing your ass out every step of the way. Every step of the way. So, I have to say, man, for me, when it comes to this team, those are my biggest takeaways. I think another takeaway that I have, I think I said it earlier, just stating the control of Baker Mayfield within this offense and how well and comfortable he looked. I loved every aspect of it, man. It was nice for once. This has been, 5, 6 years? We haven't seen a confident quarterback in that long that we don't have to take a breath every time he throw a pass. It feels good because the other quarterbacks been fucking with my anxiety. They've been doing it. So like I said, it's very nice to watch him just get out there and thread that needle, man. Like he made a pass, I think it was going to Shi Smith, that was so beautiful. Shi, all he had to do was extend it out, and he missed it, but he needled it between 2 defenders. It was a work of art. No, one of them was Chuba. The bitch hit Chuba right on the hands, and Chuba watched the shit, and it fell straight down. I'm like, come on, bro. Hey, Cade Mays is like that. Hey, I like Cade Mays. Rockhead 81, you already know what it is, man. I spit nothing but facts. Sometimes I have my days, but hey, let me have that. Hey, if you're watching this already, like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love. It's Black Cat Panther podcast, and we in this bitch tonight, man. You know what this is? Late game, live reactions to all my late night crew. You know, like me, after a game, it's hard for me to go to sleep. I like to, really sit in and simmer in what the fuck we just went through. We went through a very good game. Last week I was shit. This week is different. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Shout out to Shinobi, man. I appreciate it, man. You see it right there, man. The Cash App, if y'all want to show your boy some love, it's right there. Money sign Dub Q09. Rock with your boy. Show your boy some love, man. Imagine if Chuba caught all his passes from Baker tonight. Highlights would have been so much better, fam. Well, and that's the problem that I was talking about with Chuba. Inconsistency is the number one thing with Chuba Hubbard. I like Chuba, but Chuba really, he loses me with his inconsistencies because it seems like mentally he's just not into the game, into the moment. Like if that was Christian McCaffrey, first of all, do y'all remember when Chuba caught the fucking screen and them boys got out to run? He had Ike Ekwonu in front of him. He had Brady Christensen, and he had a receiver. I think he was like number 17 out in front of him. And Ike Ekwonu had his man by the ass, and he was straight dogging that nigga. And every man was lined up on another man. Chuba was the only cat. He had one job to do, was get around that edge, and he ran straight into the man. And I'm like, bro, that's Christian McCaffrey. That's a fucking touchdown. There was nobody else on that side to stop him. There was nobody over there. That was supposed to be a fucking touchdown, Chuba Hubbard. You give Christian McCaffrey a screen and everybody matched up on a blocker and they beating their blocks, that's a fucking touchdown. He hit his head on the goalpost. But that's the difference between him and Chuba. That's the difference between him and Chuba, man. Chuba got out there and said, well, I guess I'll just go out here and try to get the first down. McCaffrey thinking, I got to get this fucking touchdown. That's the difference between being good and great. Right there. That's the difference between being good and great. You limit yourself when you don't think bigger than what you should. And there's no reason for Chuba to limit himself by thinking I just need to get a completion or the first down. He should have been thinking, let me get to the fucking end zone. That puts points on the board. Therefore, you can save your coach's ass, which last time I checked, his ass was on the line. Matt Rule, your ass is on the line, sir. You got a lot of shit coming your way this year. I hope to God, y'all know the schedule. Y'all see the schedule, man. Let me pull up the schedule again. First of all, there's no reason for us to not go into Cleveland and get that win. That game number one with Cleveland should be a dub. I'm letting y'all know that right now. That should definitely be a dub. And week number 2, I got to pull up right here. Week number 2, we got the New York Giants. That will be a competitive game. I believe that New York with first of all, we need to see the status with Kayvon Thibodeau. We need to make sure he's playing because that rookie is going to be hell coming off their edge. They got Evan Neal over there. They got some nice pieces, man. There's no reason why we can't try to pull out that game as well. With the Saints, we need to be 3-0 in the first 3 weeks for us to actually have a chance at this season. Because we can afford to lose to one game between 4 and 5, and that'll probably be San Fran. But it'll be a battle. We can't sit here and allow these guys to catch us slipping. Just like tonight when we took care of business on a game when we were supposed to win, now let's start winning the games that we're supposed to win. That should be the difference for this season. Winning the games that you're supposed to win. So with that being said, come on, man. The biggest test that we're going to get is going to be week 6 and 7 where we see the Rams and we turn around, we get the Buccaneers back to back. Well, you can basically say San Fran, the Rams, and the Buccaneers. So with that being said, I mean, goddamn, we should be able to make it through there and get some dubs, man. I'm looking at this schedule. There's no reason why we can't get some wins. That's why I say I predicted 10-7. The biggest games of the year is going to be the Rams, the Buccaneers, the Bengals, and looking at this schedule, I think we can compete with Pittsburgh. We should beat the Lions. We probably would split one game with the Buccaneers. There's no reason why we can't get this thing done, is what I'm saying though. Lord have mercy. You say 7-10? O-line was on point. Defense, we need a left tackle though. What? You ain't saw Ike Ekwonu out there tonight? Fam, Ike was balling tonight, man. He looked good tonight. I think we got our left tackle with Ike Ekwonu. The way this offensive line was tonight, I see no wrong with it. Everybody showed up and did their job. That's what they were supposed to do. But with that being said, man, I appreciate everything I saw from them. And first of all, the next live party that we do, please, I need to address this while I'm here. If you are going to be a part of any of the live watch parties, please make sure you join the Discord. Shinobi, if you're still up, can you please put the link to the Discord up? Please join the Discord. Go in, create a profile. That way, whenever you try to cash at me or Unc, we can find you and make sure that you're in there. Because we've been having issues with people coming on the YouTube, cash apping us, but they're not giving us any information, and it's hard to find you guys and figure out, like, okay, it's hard to find and figure out, okay, who is this person? How do I get in touch with them? How do I tell them to make sure that they join the link so that way they can be inside? It's hard to do that and also maintain getting other people in. So with that being said, we got to just make sure going forward, you join the link, you make sure that you cash at me or Unc, but also make sure you're already inside the Discord, so that way it's easier for us to tell you to go to the voice channels and we put you in the waiting area. That way we can slide you on over. We want this transition to be nice and easy for the next game. The next game is coming up. We want everybody to already be in the Discord. So if you haven't already, please go join the Discord. I'll put the link up to it right now. I think probably Shinobi is gone. So I'll put the link up to it right now. Hold on. Let's see. We're gonna put that right there. The link to the Discord is right there. I do it as well. Right here as well. So that's the link to the Discord. For anybody who's watching, make sure that you are already in the Discord before you even cash at me or Unc 2020. I'm sorry, Unc 2021. So for the next show, going ahead, 2 hours ahead, we want to have everybody in the waiting area for the game. Let's not wait till the last minute. Let's have everybody there so that way we can get you in, have everything listed, and we can get to the game and 7 o'clock come, or whatever time the next game is, we already flowing in, and we don't have to go and look for nobody. The admission fee is $10, cash app, DubQ09 for the next game. Me and Unc will be coming up a package for the season where you can do a season package. We will be coming up with that, and we will keep you guys posted on what the season package prices are. But I have to say, I had a hell of a time tonight in the live chat. I had a hell of a time tonight on Big Cat Show. I've been going at it this morning since 4:30 this morning. So your boy is about to get up out of here and get some rest, get some shut-eye. I have to say I appreciate all of you all. I love all of you all. And if you haven't already, stop, like, and subscribe to the show. And if nobody else has anything to say, or if anybody else don't want to come on, This has been your boy Q, and I gave you the basic uh, Carolina to Buffalo live reactions of what I saw. I loved every aspect of this game. 21 guns saluted, don't get any better than that. So it's been Panther Talk all day. Panther Talk one way, your boy Q. Shout out to Shinobi, your boy Q, and I am out for the night. I will see y'all tomorrow.